Wow. What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a Q.
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for Wednesday, August 29th, 2018. All right, I am Michael, your host. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for giving us some time. We got some new QAnon, Q clearance, breadcrumbs, updates. What is Q? What am I talking about? Well, take a look around the World Wide Web. Take a look around the channel. Take a look just in general. Give yourself get a search engine and just search. You're going to find many articles. Most of them will be MSM. Be careful. You can read them, but come to your own conclusions. Do all the facts and take a good look, folks, all right? We possibly are witnessing, and I believe, the most biggest intel drop, like Q says, the biggest intel drop in history. All right, so we're going to get right in here. We got a few to go over. All right, my last one I went over, I believe, 1980. So then we got 1981. This came at 10:15 this morning. We got a Fox News. Chinese company reportedly hacked Clinton's server, got copy of every email in real time. Reuters, Russia, Nunes, Congressman Nunes thought meeting with UK spy chief in London. All right, so here's the mainstream all over this. Chinese company reportedly hacked. We're going to find out that they were given the passwords, paid to have the passwords. Congressman Nunes thought meeting with UK spy chiefs in London. Congressman Devin Nunes, chairman of the U.S. House Intel Committee and a strong supporter of President Donald Trump, thought unsuccessfully to meet with chiefs of Britain's 3 intelligence agencies on a recent visit to London, according to 2 sources familiar with his itinerary. The sources said representative of the British agencies initially considered meeting with Nunes during the trip, which took place in recent weeks, but that scheduling difficulties made it impossible. Ultimately, the sources said after consulting with the 3 agencies, MI5, MI6, and GCHQ, Prime Ministers, Theresa May, Deputy National Security Advisor, Madeleine Alessandra, met Nunes. His London visit and his unsuccessful effort to meet British spy chiefs were originally reported by The Atlantic. Nunes and staffers working for him have used congressional powers to investigate persons and organizations Trump and his supporters view as enemies. At one point last year, 2 Nunes aides unsuccessfully traveled to London to question former British spy Christopher Steele, who compiled a controversial dossier on Trump. All right, Nunes House Committee has testimony and business records from Fusion GPS, a Washington private investigations firm, was hired first by Republicans and then by the Democratic Party lawyers to gather derogatory information on Trump. Okay, so we know how that story plays out. 1982, we got the post to the articles again. We got another one here from the New York Times. China CIA spies starting in 2010. HRC Secretary of State 09 to 13. Coincidence? Think server access granted. Money talks. CrowdStrike. All right, so there we are. We're getting a little lick, a little taste, pointed in the direction of they were granted access. All right, this wasn't a hack. They're going to come out that way. The mainstream's going to report on it that way. So 29. This one came at 10:23. An anonymous posted Q left out the R in the server. Error not intended. Error not intended. All right, nothing to see here. There you go. Google QAnon. About 3,850,000 in 0.32 seconds. All right, that came at 11:25. That was 1984 in the series. That's just simply QAnon Googling. 1985, this came at 11:47. right, this came from back in 5 of 4. So May 4th on a Friday, we got some James Baker, all these people that were fired, reported today. Lisa Page, resigned, false, testimony received. Got all these names, all right? Do you notice a pattern? 5/4/2018, Bruce Orr, demoted times 2 times. Cooperating witness, power removed. House testimony. Peter Stroke, cooperating witness, power removed. Lisa Page, cooperating witness, power removed. House testimony. Bill Priestrap, cooperating witness, power removed, to be called, question mark. Mike Corton, cooperating under resigned title, to be called. Who are they cooperating with? Do you believe in coincidences? The more you know. All right, so we've seen now Bruce, Peter Stroke, and Lisa was behind closed doors, those 3. And we got a few more here. Going to be called in. All right, 1986, we got a repost of the last one. Do you notice the pattern? Notice those stated as cooperating are called before the House to provide testimony. 2 remaining. Enjoy the show. All right, 1987, this came at 12:23. We got a Paul Sperry. Mueller hasn't interviewed Bruce Orr, but apparently John Huber hasn't either. Even though Huber was tapped by Sessions to investigate the FISA abuse, more reason to wonder how effective U.S. Attorney can be cleaning up a corruption in D.C., Washington, when he's based in Salt Lake City. All right, so that's all we got on that one. And then we get more and more. Mueller's investigation into Russia collusion appears to be designed not to protect the country, but to protect his former FBI DOJ regime and their political espionage crimes. He has to find something, anything, just to justify the crimes. So special prosecutor tapped by Sessions to investigate FISA abuse has not been interviewed by Bruce Orr. In March, Attorney General Jeff Sessions announced he would not be appointing a second special counsel. Rather, AG revealed U.S. Attorney John Huber will be the top federal prosecutor who will be investigating FISA abuses. U.S. Attorney John Huber was first appointed to this position by Barack Obama in 2015, 5 months into John Huber's FISA abuse, and he has still not interviewed twice demoted DOJ official Bruce Orr. So let me see here. So he goes over quite a few little talking points here. Bruce Orr was acting as a back channel. More reason to wonder how effective a U.S. attorney John Huber can be cleaning up, because he's not from that area, or D.C., which we thought would be great. You can impanel grand juries, convene them anywhere. A GOP lawmaker said Tuesday Bruce was being cooperative in answering questions. Bruce Orr, former FBI lawyer Lisa Page, and Fusion GPS co-founder Glenn Simpson may be called back to testify. What exactly is Mueller and Huber doing if they're not questioning key players like Bruce Orr? Good question. Logical thinking. How did the fake misleading story pop up? Hannity, 8/28/18. You got a link here at 2450. On the record, Huber contacted my office regarding Bruce Orr. Just learned Bruce Orr was not interviewed by Huber. At 3045, based on comments regarding 2040-50, statements made by one congressman who do not know if Huber was already interviewed by Bruce Orr. See how fake news works? See how clickbait works? See how emotional pushes to targeted readers work. All right, 1988 in the series. This came at 12:29. We just got a link here from an anonymous post. Looks like a series of uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and letters. Hannity YouTube link. So we got that. Q post it for context. It must be something important to watch. But it's 42 minutes. It'll be a good one to watch. It's all going to be linked below. All right, here at 1989, this came at 13:18, 1:18 p.m., folks, just a little bit ago. We got a Grassley letter to the AG requesting special counsel. We've seen that. AG requesting special counsel March 15 target. New title, archived today. All right, getting no results. footnote number 5. So this must be what was in that link. Bruce Orr interview dates. ORD, FD, 12/19/16 interview date, 11/22/16. Hussein and FBI. So we got all these dates. 12/5/16, 12/12, 12/20, all with Hussein, FBI. 1/27/17, POTUS and James Comey. 1/23/17, POTUS and James Comey. 1/25/17, POTUS and James Comey. 2/06/17, POTUS, James Comey, and the IG. Inspector General. 2/14/17, POTUS, JC, IG. 5/8/17, POTUS, 1 day prior to ++++ JC firing. Rod Rosenstein in the kill box. Interview date 5/12/17, POTUS and IG. 5/15/17, POTUS and IG. Meetings not released, +7. Huber plus IG. There you go, folks. All right, just everything is not in the wide open. Everything just because we can't see it and the media is reporting the opposite. It's not the narrative to run with and get all upset and bent out of shape. Lots is happening that you can't see. Things have happened that you'll never know about unless they decide to somehow share it, declassify it. Lots of things operate that way, especially in investigations. You don't talk about ongoing investigations. Typically in the past, things were leaked on purpose so they can spin the narrative. And even though we weren't supposed to know, we knew all about it. Now, this administration's cleaned up a lot of the leakers. And if you haven't noticed, there hasn't been too many coming from DC or the White House anymore. All right. Okay, so we just want to quickly read those. I will be back. I'm back in the studio for the rest of the evening. Expect some breakdowns on these or anything new that comes out. I'll be here. Thanks for stopping by. This is a Patriot Hour. I'm Michael. God bless. Godspeed to each and every one of you worldwide. And we'll see you back here on the next Patriot Hour update video. Have a great evening.